thought we'd have a quick look at this rangefinder. How far? Very simple. Got a focus wheel on the back here. Really good quality optic, to be honest. Monocular. Got an on-off button, and you've got a meters and yards button. It's that simple. So this is the thing, you've got to get used to judging the ranges. So this lighter tree here, I'm going to speculate it's about 45 yards. Well, it's actually 44.3 yards or something like that. So yeah, it shows I was on the move with that one. Right, the next tree. Well, the first one obviously I speculated was 45, so I reckon it's a good 15 yards on. I'm going to say 60. Well, I'm wrong there. It's only 49 yards. So already I'm 10 yards out, and this shows how valuable this is, because you know, I was 20% out or more there, which is way too far. You want to be out if you're starting to shoot out to long range. Now, don't get me wrong, I am quite good at range finding. I've spent many years of walking around, even in town, with other players. You know, so you're going out for a walk into town, and then just suddenly going, how far do you think that that post box is from here? And you'd both stand there and go, ooh, 60, you want to go 70, and we pace it out because we're a bit sad. Nowadays, this takes it all out of it, because back then there was no laser rangers. You know, everything was done with like maps, tape measures, and by judgment. Whereas now these things have opened up long range shooting massively. Because before, a lot of people would go, how far is that? They'd say 100 yards, someone else would say 70, you know, and someone else would say it's 130. Well, you've got like a 60-yard difference there. So you were never going to be massively accurate when people couldn't even completely agree about what the distance even was. So I'll go down for that little tree down there, the light coloured one. Well, I never guessed that, so it's too late for that, but it's 73 yards. So therefore, the big dark tree through there that's partially concealed, I'm going to speculate it's about 100. Right, 91 yards. So if you can see down there, it's well in range, and the bottom of the field, that's actually in range as well. 139 yards. Yeah, I could put a round down there, down to that riverbank, no problem. But it's far harder without this, because I'm totally guessing the range and the holdover. Once I've got one of these, it opens up a whole new world, because let's face it, most players are just shooting flat to the crosshair, and most engagements in a skirmish are within that, say, 70 yards, you know, and then they learn to aim a little bit above, you know, aim above your head, and then they'll claim, well, look, you know, 100 yarder, and they do get these, but very, very few of them have really studied it properly out to a longer distance, and a lot of them, they just leave it at this kind of guesswork stage of marksmanship, where they aren't properly confirming the ranges, and they're not really noting how they're shooting even. So this thing, suddenly, it's a different game. I know exactly what the distance is. This thing's very, very accurate. It'll just keep repeating basically the same numbers. And you know, I've tried different brands against each other. They all give the same readings. Even the cheaper Chinese ones are basically as accurate as these. So, you know, if you know that shooting 115 yards, I need like to aim 4 mil dots high, and then you actually laser the range to a corner of a building, and you go, oh, it's 115 yards, you know that your first shot has actually got far more chance of hitting. You know, once someone does sort of come to that corner and stand and look around, the first shot isn't going to go low, which a lot of them would have done. You know, a lot of people might have aimed a couple high, whatever, 2.5, 3, 3.5, they'd have all dropped short. So especially once you get out to the really long range, the pellets are coming in massively from the sky. So you only need to be a tiny amount out. It's not like a pellet going flat where it doesn't matter too much if I guess the range wrong, it's still going to hit you. These are coming in, so it'll either land short or long. It has to be pretty much on the money. And this is what's going to open up your long range shooting. So great investment, and also something really handy just to move around out of the game, you know, in your own time. Just going, I wonder how far that is, and get your own guess, and then confirm the actual distance with this, and you'll find that your actual range finding ability increases massively. This thing will train you how to suddenly go, oh no, that's 65. So the more you do, like everything else, the better you get. Don't underestimate range finding. Obviously it goes hand in hand with observation, with having a decent monocular anyway. So very small, handy item. Yeah, it's a bit pricey. You can get it for maybe 70. This was maybe even over 100. But any will do. Just put your own cam tape on it, and away you go. So don't overlook a laser rangefinder. For a modern tool, it's incredibly affordable and very, very beneficial when it comes to increasing your own accuracy and performance at distance. Thanks for watching, good hunting, and take care. See you next time.